More chit chat about the schwa. That is SCHWA, schwa sound. And they don't teach that to kids at first. They teach you the short vowel sounds. A, I, Yep. When it's in a closed compound, when it has, let's just do this. Let's review this. Closed. Short syllable. Man, min, man, and mun. When it's closed into a CVC word, short syllables. Yep. Well, all these letters, or they can say the letter name A, E, I, O, U, or they can work together in teams and make a vowel diagram sound like or ow, oo, things like that. We've been learning so many different vowel sounds. But we got to talk about schwa again. We talked about this schwa sound. There's actually two of them. We've talked about that at length. It's the short U sound. A real short like cup, up, cut, un. Yeah, But it can also, and we're kind of done talking about that one. You would think just a U would make that sound. Why not? We have a U. It says use that. We don't. We can use any of these. Yep. It's common that any of these, A, E, I, O, U, can make the sound, and any of them can turn into the short I sound. Remember, these two lines mean we're talking about the sound. Short I says I. Yeah, so schwa just means that any of our vowels, including a Y. So I'm going to put the Y up there, and you're going to notice it's not red. It's not a vowel, but it can often act or be paired up with a vowel and do the job of a vowel. And some of our words have Y, and it's making this schwa sound. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can, H, and the Y is going to make the schwa a vowel sound. M, when you're in church or a religious place, synagogue, and you sing a song, it's a hymn. Hymn, a religious or patriotic song. Hymn. There's no vowel in there, so you can't say any red. But this Y is acting like a vowel. Some teachers say it is a vowel. It's not. The actual Y sound is Y. But it can stand in for a vowel. Yeah. So this is an example of hymn. Here's another one. When you're at school, you go have PE and you run around in the J-M. This is making a J sound. Yep. So when you look at this, you're like, that doesn't have any vowels. It doesn't, but it does have a Y. It's giving it a schwa I sound. I. So we've talked about Y. Now I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to give you, we've been learning 2-syllable words. So I'm putting the syllable break. I think I'll put, here's one word. We're going to spell another one. We'll have the break in there. All right. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Let's get these out of the way. Let's do this. I, long I. Yeah. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to go faster. This is the long I. I'm going to use the marker. Its own syllable. T. Item. It's not item. It's item. Here's the schwa sound. Remember, schwa is this little cute curly thing. Item. Item. How about this? We use these in school all this time. This is a short CVC pen. Look at that pencil. Sometimes when we say it fast, it's pencil. You believe it or not. Here's one. POC. P-O-C. Uh-oh, we can't keep the CK together. Nope. When you have a CK and you add a syllable, the C goes over here and the K goes over here. You can hear them all. Both. POC. Ket. Pocket. Hey. It sounds like an I. There's your schwa. Pencil. Pencil? Pencil. All right. Believe it or not, pencil's in the list. Let's pocket. There's a lot of them. Locket. Yeah. Socket. Socket. Your eye socket. Let's do another one with a CK. Here's your buck, CVC, and here's another CVC, K-E-T. Hey, bucket. How about a this one, hey, that's a schwa. That's making the U sound. Schwa, woman. And this is a schwa sound. The E is making the I sound, and this is making the U sound. Yeah. Woman. So these two syllables don't follow the rules, do they? No. I think that's a good enough list. Yeah. Well, there's more. There's more. But we can't go over them all. No. But we can, we're at least practicing some two-syllable words that have the schwa I sound. We have I and we have and this word had both. Whew, I'm exhausted. There are so many two-syllable words. I would say most of the words we read are in any kind of books that we read are one or two syllable words. So we got to spend a lot of time on those. 3, 4, 5, the older you get, the more you have the longer words. That's why we're learning about prefixes and stuff like that. But, man, oh man, do we have a lot to talk about when it comes to two-syllable words. All right, I'm done. I'm going to go do some art. I'm going to do art. You go do something fun. Thanks for learning with me. I appreciate you.